So on this section, I'm going to write at first, it was brown, like a penny. Then it developed patina. Now let me make sure I'm spelling this correctly, so I'm going to dive into my text because I need to use this specific word. So it's P-A-T-I-N-A, patina, to protect itself. So at first it was brown like a penny, then it developed patina to protect itself, because that's what we found in our text. That's so cool. And I do not think many people know that the Statue of Liberty under that green is really brown, like a penny. Could you imagine if we washed off its patina, what it would look like? I think it would be really cool. What is a symbol of freedom and opportunity? So I actually got that question from this title in my table of contents. So I can just flip to that page. I don't need to search. So let me read this part because there's no captions and it's only this one page. The Statue of Liberty Enlightening the World was given to the United States as a gift from France over 100 years ago. Today, the statue continues to celebrate freedom and independence that America represents to people around the world. She stands on a small island in the New York Harbor near Ellis Island. There's our next question. Where immigrants once entered the country seeking freedom from social, political, and economic troubles. When the immigrants arrived in our country, they were greeted by the statue, who promised them liberty and a new life. Thus, the statue has come to represent the open arms America holds out to people who come here seeking freedom and opportunity. Wow, that's really interesting. I think it's so cool that the Statue of Liberty represents freedom and opportunity to other people. So when our question says, what is a symbol of freedom and opportunity, I can put the Statue of Liberty. Because the Statue of Liberty is the symbol of freedom and opportunity to people who come here from other countries. So I'm going to extend my thought and turn this kind of into a sentence. And I'm going to say, the Statue of Liberty is a symbol of freedom and opportunity to, now remember they used a specific specific word in our text to represent people who come here from other countries? Let me see. Immigrants. Because it says, when immigrants arrive in our country. So immigrants are people who come here from a different country. So I'm going to write 2 immigrants. And then in parentheses, I'm going to write people who come from other countries. And that parentheses is going to let me know what immigrants means in case I forget. Now our final question. What is Ellis Island? And I've already kind of read a little bit about, but I'm going to go to this section that specifically talks about it. And that's on page 24. Ellis Island. And I see here's a picture because there's a caption, Ellis Island. So let me read about it. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, millions of immigrants came to America from Europe. Some came to escape poverty and hunger and to find economic opportunities in the United States. Others came to find freedom from religious and political oppression. Beginning in 1892, Ellis Island became the official entry station for all of these people. Oh, so Ellis Island was an entry to the United States for immigrants. I'm going to write that. But I'm also going to put my date. In 1892, it became an entry to the USA for immigrants. That's so cool. Let me finish reading to make sure I got it all. As these immigrants entered the harbor on ships, they headed towards Ellis Island. They passed the Statue of Liberty. Her magnificent human form seemed to hold out the torch for them, welcoming them in and offered them light of her liberty. That is so sweet. I think that is so sweet that the Statue of Liberty welcomed these immigrants into our country from Ellis Island. So when they came into our country, they saw that statue and they recognized it as a symbol of freedom and opportunity that they would find here in America. And they entered at Ellis Island. That's so cool to me. And look at my anchor chart. I have just learned a ton of new information today. Wow. And I'm going to really want to hold on to this. Now, when you do your Wonderings chart, I want you to remember that first you need to come up with all your questions, anything that was unanswered yesterday. That is a great opportunity to add it to this chart today and extend that thinking. If you read something from yesterday and still have a question about it, I would add it to your Wonderings chart because maybe the new text that you read today will provide an opportunity for you to answer that question. because my questions from yesterday were definitely answered. Now, I want you to make sure that you're writing your thoughts out in a way that you'll be able to understand. I wrote mine in sentences. I want you to remember that you're going to need to use this at the end of the week to make your teaching poster like we're going to use this poster. So keep up with it. And I also want you to remember your text features. Use your table of contents. Read those captions with your pictures. And remember the bold words that an author uses. See how the author does not bold very many words? The author specifically chose which words were most important to bold, to draw your attention. So read those bold words. And if you have a question about the bold words, be sure to look them up. If you don't know the meaning, look them up because those words are important. Okay. Now I want you to have fun researching and put on your research hat, and now it's your turn to try it out.